According to a 2012 report by the Hong Kong-based political and economic risk Consultancy Limited, Indian bureaucracy is the worst in Asia with a 9.21 rating out of 10. In this video, we will talk about some of the most controversial IAS officers. Rinku Dugga and Sanjeev Khirwar. Rinku Dugga and her husband Sanjeev Khirwar, who is also a 1994 batch IAS officer, were transferred out of Delhi in 2022 following an Indian Express report that they emptied a stadium of athletes to walk their dog. Later, Rinku was compulsorily retired by the government. Puja Singal. She has been accused of conniving with the Khunti district officials to embezzle 18.06 crore rupees from the state exchequer and depositing 61.5 lakh rupees from the proceeds of crime generated from Khunti in her bank account over and above her known sources of income between 2009 and 2011. These are just some of the many allegations the Enforcement Directorate had mentioned in its case against the Jharkhand IAS officer Puja Singal. In 2022, ED arrested Singal, who was then the Jharkhand Mining Secretary, in a case of money laundering involving the alleged diversion of MNREGA funds during her tenure as Deputy Commissioner in Khunti in 2009 to 2010. K. Rajesh. The CBI had arrested K. Rajesh, a 2011 batch IAS officer, in July 2022 for allegedly receiving illegal gratification in cases related to granting of arms licenses, allotment of government land and regularization of encroached government land in the name of ineligible beneficiaries during his tenure as Surendranagar collector in 2021. Neera Yadav. Neera Yadav was involved in various land scams across Uttar Pradesh and NCR, often allotting land plots in posh localities to politicians and businessmen in exchange for large sums of money. Despite maintaining close political contacts, she was eventually convicted and sentenced to 2 years in prison for corruption and possessing disproportionate assets by the Honorable Supreme Court of India in 2017. Samir Vishnoi. Samir Vishnoi, an IAS officer arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the controversial coal levy case of Chhattisgarh in 2022. The FIR against Vishnoi, who's a 2009 batch IAS officer, stated that he received around 93 lakh rupees as salary from September 2010 to September 2022, but acquired disproportionate movable, immovable assets worth more than 5.12 crore rupees during this period.